are prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the edge.
How are we all? Welcome back to Turf Moorhouse TV, and we are bringing you another live watch-along. This time, it is another Lancastrian affair. Last time we was away in Blackpool. This time we're back on home soil, taking on Wigan Athletic, who recently, literally early hours of this morning, put out a club statement regarding staff and player wages not being paid at the moment. So is there trouble at the mill with Wigan? In terms of where they are in the league, that's definitely something that they need to consider. However, Burnley won 5-1 in this previous fixture earlier this season and are looking to complete a league double over the Latics for the first time ever. That said, this is Wigan's first league visit to Burnley since April 2014, losing 2-0 to goals from Ashley Barnes and Michael Cartley, who scored for the Clarets on that day. Wigan's Will Keane has scored in both of his league starts against Burnley, scoring in his only previous league start at Turf Moor in December 2015, which, funnily enough, wasn't for Wigan, it was for Preston. And that, funnily enough, was Burnley's last home championship defeat. As I said, December 2015. Wow. Going back some years. Definitely going back some years. However, welcome to the channel. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. I have not been able to sort out the team news, so I will knock up a quick edit online while I can, and I'll put it up when I can do. I'll have a look through some of your comments before we get to the into the nitty gritty of it. Starting off with Big Al. Big Al's in the building. He says, "Hi Dan, hi chat. Hope you're all doing good. My score prediction for today is a stonking 4-1 hammering of the Marty Shatty Wigan. Up the Clarets indeed, pal, and hope you are well. Get your predictions in. Let us know how you think this game is going to go. There's snow over the Pennines from what I can see. Well, I can see it out the window. I don't even need to look at the TV screen. There is snow everywhere, but we will be not snowed under in this game. Hopefully Wigan will be snowed under with an amount of pressure fired at them all game. Greg's in as well. Hey, up to yourself, Greg. I think letting Wigan get one is a bit generous. See, I think we're going to win 3-1. And I know that's giving Wigan one, but I've even, it matters more when there's money on it. I have predicted 3-1. I've even predicted Josh Cullen to score. Did I put him any time or first goal scorer? Shit, that's one thing I didn't think. I think he's on any time. I think it's just over 90 minutes. Yeah, just to score in 90 minutes. Whew! Dodged a bullet with that one. Alan says, yeah, maybe, but we do have a bad habit of switching off and conceding late on in a game. Al says, nice to see the bastards drop points at Stoke. Let's pray they keep losing and get them out of the playoffs. Indeed. Alan says, is this the first time you've tried subs-only chat, Dan? In my experience, it does help grow the channel. No, I did it against Blackpool. I did it for the Blackpool watch-along as well. And I'm going to do it for the Hull watch-along on Wednesday. So do join us for that. And I'm not going to Manchester City. I've got a lot going on, obviously, with my dad and things. And for me, I wouldn't want to be... away games are going to be a bit of a trouble. Hopefully, we'll just see. We'll see. It's just gone to the crowd. And in there is JJ. I forgot what his last name is now, but he's an NFL player who is linked to be investing in the football club. He's there with his football player wife, or soccer player, shall we say. And let's see. I wonder if he's going to be happy with what he sees. It gets us gets our name out there in the US as well. Mrs. Burnley's in the building. Hi all, Justin from work and ready for a good win, I hope. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Bailey says, big up, lad. I think 3-0 Burnley today. I'll take that as well. Dex thinks the same. Come on, you Clarets. Alan's gone 4-1. Football 8 says, yes, Dan, not been here in a while. Hope you're well. I am in fighting fit. I say fighting fit. My chest is killing because I went sledging with the kids yesterday and I came down the hill. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. I come down the hill and there's a bit of a hill at the bottom and I've hit it, gone over it, and I've literally just gone up and then flat right on my chest on the sledge. So yeah, it hurt. I'll tell you that. Carl's in. Up you well, pal. He says, all right. Hope you and your family are all good. Not too shabby, mate. Not too bad. Mr. Burnley's in as well. So we've got Mr. and Mrs. in the building. Love it. From sunny Lowestoft. Woof. Woof. Mr. Burnley says, hi, Mr. Burnley, from the other side of the room. Oh, so we're in the same room today. We're not in different rooms. We're not in different rooms. Future Katie Morehouse is in there. The future Kate Morehouse is in the building. She says, good afternoon. Hope you all. Oh, it's the subs coming out. I thought the players were coming out. Alan says, love all the stats. I cannot be asked to look up. Chris says, afternoon. Hope you're well. My prediction is 4-0 Burnley. Martin says, how's things, Dan? Come on, Burnley. Come on, Burnley. Chris obviously isn't happy. As for Liverpool, Liverpool needs to suck on them cherry. Oh, yeah, they do indeed. They do indeed. I'll be watching Carlisle away to Swindon on our follow. We'll be dealing with Charlie Austin for the opposition today. Good luck with that. Good luck. Fingers crossed Carlisle keep doing what they're doing. Has got 7-inch here. My missus is happy. But love it. Teasing. Afternoon to yourself. Players are coming out onto the pitch, so we will go through the teams in just a moment. Dex going Manchester City. Kate explains about me. Snowed under after the dive over that hill. That's a story for another day. Good luck on the stream. Keep smashing it. And yes, please do remember to sub already if you haven't. 4-1 Burnley says a Facebook user. For some reason, it's not telling me who's who. Don't know why. Some strange reason. It keeps doing this. And I'll be able to find out in just a sec. It's Danny Reed. How you doing, fella? How you doing? This is 4-1 Clarets. Yeah, to be fair, it did hurt. My chest is killing me now. Chest is killing me today. Bailey says, are we going to see goals in the championship today? Because we did last week. Who knows? Luke's in as well. Afternoon to yourself, pal. Adrian's going 4-2. Kate wants to go to City at the moment down until half time. Burnley playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Fingers crossed we can get this job done. And my sister's in. My sister's in summer. She's had, and let's hope it's a good win today. I was going to go on, but I'm staying home. Hope you're good. As long as you feel fine, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, love you. Good to see you in. Ali's in as well. Good afternoon. 3-0 Burnley is going for. Right, that's us up to date with the comments. Let's have a look at the teams. I don't think they're in player order. I've just knocked this up really quickly, to be honest with you. But Muric in goal. I think the back four's pretty simple. It's Matson, Bayer, Ekdal, and Roberts. A midfield three of Cullen, Goodmanson, and Vitinho, with Zarore, Teller, and Barnes up top. Barnes being the captain today as well. For Wigan, Ben Amos starts in goal. Former Claret, Tendai Rikwa captains the Wigan side. Hughes, Omar Rekik, Ryan Nyambe, Tom Pearce, Max Power, Naylor Lang, Ashley Fletcher, and Josh McGuinness starts up top. Burnley subs are Peacock Farrell, Cork, Foster, Bastian, Alderkill, Dervis Oglu, and Obafemi. And subs for Wigan are Jones, Stephen Colker, James McLean, Tehi, Ayazgard, Sinane, and Will Keane. So that is the team lineups. However, we are set to get into this game. The referee for tonight's fixture is John Busby. I think he's refereed 2 Wigan games this season. I'm not sure if he's done any of ours, but we shall see. And Sean Maloney, who obviously recently took over from Colo Touré in the management hot seat at Wigan. He'll be hoping for a good result here at Turf Moor. Burnley will be kicking from left to right. Wigan obviously right to left. And Goodmanson is set to get us underway. And he does. And he does. For anyone who needs updating on the score, it will be running along the bottom of your screens throughout this fixture. So please do, if you need to see the score, it's right there at the bottom of your screen. I will keep updating it after every single goal. Got myself a bottle today. Why not? Why not? Let's have a beer or two. Rude not to, innit? Rude not to. Nat's in the building as well. Up you well, Nat. Hope everyone is good. Alice says no twine. Yeah, I was surprised at that. I was surprised. And Alan says, anyone watching Match of the Day tonight just to see what happens with nobody there? Well, I don't reckon it'll be on, you know. I don't know. I wish it's better than the other lemonade that I had, the flat weaker's piss one. This ain't lemonade. I've got a bottle of Styropram. And no ad. There's no ad here, by the way. But yeah, good old bottle of Styropram. Wigan have it. They try to come forward. Early ball pumped in, which is coolly collected by Muric. And he tries to fire Burnley forward very quickly. Goodmanson looks like he's hurt himself a little bit. The only problem is with me having a beer is that you're going to hear me going like and just full of gas. Vitinho has it. Cuts inside. Tries to find Matson. Can he keep it in? He can. It's definitely going to be a tough game. We've had a lot of tough games against sides at the bottom. Ashley Barnes with a pass. Vance Goodmanson shoots from range. And it's straight into the arms of Ben Amos. Surprised he took the shot there. Could have worked it in a little bit better, but maybe companies asked them to be a bit more expansive in their shooting, because we've tried to work it into the box and it sort of felt like we're not getting any luck. I mean, I'm hoping it's that, because it'd be good for me if Cullen takes a pop and finally gets one. Turf Fan Channel says 3-0 today. I'm also hoping to do watch-alongs in the near future. Happy days. Happy days. Alice says try using a straw. I'll just get pissed quicker that way. That's a foul, ref. It is a free kick to Burnley. Foul by Darikwa, the Latics captain. He takes down Zarori. He was trying to cut in on the far side, and it's definitely a foul. Darikwa gets nothing of the ball. And it's in a good position for Burnley to get a good cross into the box here. Very good position. Mrs. Burnley says, I'm having a lucky cup. Lucky cup of tea. Happy days. Happy days. He's Luke's a Forest fan, Alan. He is, Ali, you're right. He is. Is it Goodman? I think it's Goodmanson set to whip this one in. Referees tells him to halt a minute while he sorts out a bit of pushing and shoving in the box. I think it's McGuinness and Cullen. Now Barnes has got involved. The referee keeping an eye on it. It is Goodmanson who's going to whip it in. It's deep to the back stick. Header up by Ekdal. And cleared by Wigan. Only as far as Muric, who's playing as a sweeper defender on the halfway line. Connor Roberts. Bad ball for Vitinho. Gone out for a goal kick. As it says as well at the bottom of your screen, please no spoilers. Please no spoilers. We are trying. Obviously, I want to give you my honest reaction to how things happen. Yeah, JJ Watt is in the building. As I said, the NFL star who's set to become one of the members of the Hall of Fame, the NFL Hall of Famer. And obviously, it's good PR marketing for Burnley if he can get himself in. We've already got Malcolm Jenkins on board. Why not try and build the brand, I suppose? Ian Matson finds Aurora to the edge for Connor Roberts, the edge of the box. He finds Vitinho. Is he going to take his man on? Tells Roberts, Roberts asked for it. Couldn't get to it. It's cleared by Wigan. It's out for a Burnley corner. 5 minutes on the clock. Luke says it's been ruled out. Happy days for you. Goodmanson. Can he get a good ball in? Arm aloft. Ball whipped to the front post. Doesn't even beat the first man. That's a poor corner, really. And Rory tries to trick his man. Makes a pass. Cullen. Finds Goodmanson. Can he ping an early ball? And he can, but it's not as... Oh, Vitinho were trying to get on the end of it. I think it was Pierce who had left it, and Vitinho was like, well, I'm not giving up. There's a chance I could get on the end of this, but just failed. Just failed. I wish there was that many people watching, Ali, to be fair. I wish there was, but people, please do, if you are liking what you see, really would appreciate it. If you can, absolutely, a Hulk smash a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Get involved in the chat. Would appreciate that. As I say, we are currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So no matter what, where you watch us, on those three platforms is where we are currently live. However, 7 minutes on the clock. It is Burnley 0, Wigan 0. Ian Matson looking over the top for Goodmanson. Barnes gets the second ball. He loses it. Matson gets it. Finds Aurora. Now with Cullen. Connor Roberts has come central. Ekdal's pushing forward. Vitinho has it. Comes inside. Roberts again. Now Nathan Teller. Tries to whip one into the mix. Can Burnley get onto the end of it? Unfortunately not. Ekdal told to go back to Muric. Muric there, new to collect. Sorry, it weren't Ekdal who made the pass. It was Bayer. I do apologise. Teller has it. He's been hacked. That's a foul. That's a foul. Omar Rekik, I'm surprised he's not even going in the book for that. He is. He has gone into the book. A good ball by... His intentions were to try and stop Teller from beating him on the run. And Rekik has just come back from injury for Wigan. He's got the first yellow card of the evening. Oh, very good news. Very good news that Blackburn lost. Although they were close to clawing it back. They were close to clawing it back, weren't they? They were 3-0 down. Just glad the whistle went when it did. Don't know what's going on here, but Ashley Barnes and Josh Cullen are a little bit annoyed at Derikwa. I'm trying to pull McGuinness back, I think, and Cullen. And McGuinness and Cullen are having a bit of each other in this one. It's a stern word from the referee. Ball tried to be played in. Header on. Is that over the line? Oh, the referee's blown for a free kick on the goalkeeper. I think the keeper's saying that he was put under pressure. I'd like to see what happens here because I thought the ball gone in the back of the net? Yeah, to be fair, Ekdal puts his arms up. He knows he's not even looking for the ball, really. He has fouled the keeper. He did foul the keeper. Can't say he didn't. Pitch looks good, mate. Pitch is actually looking really good. They were out yesterday clearing it all off. And yeah, it's not looking too bad, mate, to be fair. Like a pristine, clean carpet. Premier League quality. That's what it is. Premier League quality. Ooh, on the south coast. I'd rather be there than stuck in snowy Burnley, to be fair. But hey ho, we move. Barnes has it. Loses it. Shot from Zarori. It's hit the post. Can he get it again on the second ball? It's a corner. Surely it's a corner. How's the referee not giving that? He's saying I have a handball or corner. Goodmanson played a good ball into Barnes. Couldn't get the ball out from his feet. Zarori's hit the upright. It is a handball. It should be a penalty. It is handball. Nothing given by the referee. As it's ricocheted off the post, back to the Wigan player, Zarori's gone in to challenge again, and he's not. It's ricocheted off the back of the player's arm, who's got his arm up here. Whether the ref's seen it as a foul or not, or whether it's not a foul, but it's just play on because he's already sort of on his way down. That he's just putting his arms out for stability. I don't know, but you know, it's one of the things in the EFL. There isn't VAR. It was one of the things I were actually looking forward to when we came down. The fact no VAR, no getting our arses handed to us. However, Burnley have it again. Teller finds Vitinho, tries to beat his man. Has he still got it? He loses it. Loses it. Should have played it to Teller on the edge of the box. It's a great interception by Ryan Nyambe, though. Dylan asks, how have Wigan started? Not been too bad. Like I say, you've been on the back foot. And again, on the back foot. Josh Cullen has it now. Plays it to Goodmanson. Turns on the ball. Matson. Finds Aurora. He's going to beat his man. Tries to get it over the top. Teller! It's 1-0! It's 1-0 to Burnley. It's Nathan Teller on the score sheet. Fantastic ball by Anas Sarori. And Nathan Teller is there with a sweet header. And he pops it right in the back of the net. It is Burnley 1, Wigan 0. It's a brilliant header by that man, Nathan Teller. It starts with Cullen. Cullen finds Goodmanson, who's challenged, really. Matson plays it to Zarori. He gets the better of Derrickwa this time. It's over Barnes. Teller's unmarked. All he has to do is sort of connect with it. And it's into the back of the net for 1-0 to the home side. It is Burnley 1. Wigan 0. Let's get that banner sorted out with the scoreline. I could be doing this a few times today, hopefully. But it is 1-0 at the moment. 14 minutes in. Afternoon, Henry. Yeah, Blake, as it says at the bottom of the screen, please, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. Any more spoiling? People get a chance. Will get a chance, but that's it. Anything after that, then instant banning. Yeah, I was going to say that, Dylan. I thought when you said about how Wigan playing, I was going to say how you were a Wigan supporter. I mean, what have you made of it all? Because it's literally just come out, hasn't it, this morning, that about lack of payment and potential, liquidation issues, maybe. God knows what's going to happen. Do you not find it funny how it's mostly northern clubs as well? Sheffield Wednesday have had it. Bury, completely gone. It's just a little bit strange, isn't it? It's just strange, to be fair with you. He's on a booking. He's on a final warning. As it says at the bottom of your screen, please, no spoilers. We'll try and bring you the best coverage we possibly can. Well, I'll try my best anyway. Certainly try my best. Burnley have a free kick. Zaroury and Gudmundsson stood over it again. Lang and Fletcher in a two-man wall. Is Zaroury going to go for it? Is Gudmundsson going to go for it? He's played it out to the edge. Billy tried to play it over. Barnes gets his head up to it, but Amos collects. It was a training ground free kick, to be honest with you, but it just didn't pay off. It did not pay off. I'm all right, Henry. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good with yourself. Dylan says the trouble is it's a separate third party that pays the wages through our owner, if that makes sense. So if there is any minor complication with the process, it will result in players being paid late. Right, fair enough. Burnley come forward again. Teller tries to cut inside, shoots from range, clips off the defender and goes for a corner. And it's the youngster Hughes who took a nick off. And Burnley have another chance from a set piece. Taken short to the edge of the box. Connor Roberts tries to shoot. And unfortunately, it doesn't pay off. It's over the bar. Hope it gets easier. Hope it gets easier. Hope it gets easier for you. Mick says Borough 1 down at Swansea. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. And as Dex says, could be signing Teller. I hope so. I know the story came out. Fingers crossed we can, but let's see in the long run. Zaroury wins the ball back off Derrick, but Derrick was the stronger of the two to be able to get back to it. Can Wigan put a move together? It's ran out for a Burnley throw-in. Wigan can't keep it in. Wigan, sponsored by Big Help Project. I'd just like to say, is that a sponsor or a cry for help? Because they do need big help. It's definitely a project for someone. God knows who, but You know, fair play to Wigan. You know, we've seen teams like we say, like Wigan, who have had success. Teller could be in here. Sorry, just to break off. Is it Teller for 2-0? Shoots. Oh! I thought he was there. Oh, I thought he was there. It's literally the old. It's like a fag paper between it. It literally bobbles just before the post, and I think that's what sort of takes it away from going in. Again, Wigan let off. Teller was in for a brace there. Goodmanson has it. Back with Ian Matson. I says, bring back Dave Whelan in. And Ben's in, he says, we need new owners. You know, like I said, I like Wigan. They've had, you know, they've had that fair share of success, haven't they, with under Roberto Martinez. And obviously, it's good for Lancastrian football. Zarori, can he get a ball over? Goodmanson, Connor Roberts. Oh, Vitinho couldn't get to it. It was a good pass by Roberts, but Vitinho wasn't quick enough. Muric pings a ball forward. To be honest, I thought he could have left it for Ekdal to try and to sort. He wasn't really under any pressure. Dex says, I want Benson back. Yeah, Benson will be... he's back on the grass, isn't he? He's apparently back on the grass, so... Yeah, please, Blake, if you can, please, no spoilers. Obviously, I want to give my raw reaction to things, and I would appreciate that. Really would appreciate it. It says, get Max Power out. I'm guessing you don't rate him. Guess you don't rate him, Ben. Wigan with a free kick. It's pinged in deep. Muric is out to collect. And can Burnley counter here? Matson. Teller's anticipated the ball to feet more than going to it. It's intercepted. Wigan trying to put a move in. Ashley Fletcher finds his man on the far side. Can he get a ball in? Stopped by Jordan Bayer. Josh Cullen has it. Burnley can get away. Needs to hurry up, otherwise he'll lose it. Nearly does. Connor Roberts has it on this near side. Vitinho plays the 1-2. Looking at it, I think Burnley have had around 72% possession. Obviously, Wigan's possession is not going to be as great. Yeah, we've had 77% possession, which has gone up. 90% passing accuracy. In fact, let me just refresh it just to see if that's still where we're at. Yeah, it's updated. That's updated. Burnley with 7 shots and 2 on target so far. Sorry. 1 hit in the back of the net. Wigan with 0 shots. I think that answers everything with the on target. You know what? City in the next round. Oof. I mean, it's going to be a good game. And we'll be doing another watch-along on here, although I thought Burnley were going to break them, but we've ended up coming back with it instead. Yeah, we're doing a watch-along for the City game on here, so We can all watch together. Who knows? Who knows? Sometimes the apprentice beats the master. Time will tell. Time will tell. A chance to play at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final, eh? Oof. Yes, Sheffield United are playing today. They're at home to Luton. They're at home to Luton Town. Mrs. Burnley says, now got you on the TV. God, me in widescreen. Jesus, that's a problem. Can watch you together. Loving the commentary again. No, I appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Oh, it'd certainly make our season brighter as well, Henry. Definitely. Zarori cuts inside, hits the referee. Move out the way, you big orange bastard. And I'm not talking about myself. Is it orange? It looks orange. It's like an orangey red. Blood orange. You want to go down the middle? Moroccan sunset. Either way, free kick taken quick. Coutinho finds Teller. Roberts. Barnes. Back to Roberts. It's took a deflection and just over the bar, but I think it's pulled back for offside anyway. It is. A linesman had his flag up for Ashley Barnes making the run. Alan says, I'm going to the City game. I think we will test them, but lose. We're just not ready yet. No, time will tell. Time will tell. We know, Luke. We know. We've been there. We've been there long before you had. Long before you had. When we beat Sheffield United in the playoff final in 2009. Thundercracker from Wade Elliott. I just remember that day. I was stood with my arms crossed. I was busting for a piss after about 10 minutes. And obviously we scored, I think, about 13, 14 minutes into the game. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a booking. Omar Rekik goes into the book. Oh, it's a second yellow. It's a second yellow. He's off. He's off. Wigan down to 10 men. He definitely has taken Teller out. Teller beats him for pace. It's a good knock by Barnes. Teller's managed to get the better of him. And Omar Rekik has just absolutely... he's absolutely chopped him. As we know, though, as we know, we've played against 10 men already against Fleetwood, and they still gave us a game. Still gave us a game. Hope you're well, Kraken. You're okay on widescreen, but we do like your cap. He's not good old trusty cap. However, free kick to the Clarets. They're down to 10. Is Goodmanson going to go for this? Referee just having a conversation with a wall. I think it will be Goodmanson that takes it. It is. Over the wall and just wide of the post. He's saying it clipped. He's saying that hit the wall and it's gone for a corner, but it's not. Let's have a look at this again. He's claiming that a lot of the players are saying that's hit a man in the wall and gone for a corner, but referee is not giving it. Wigan making that substitution now that they're down to 10. They're going to have to drop an attacking player to bring on another defender, and it's is it Niam? Who's it that's gone off? It's Josh McGuinness, who's now off the pitch. It's former QPR and Liverpool defender Stephen Colker, who comes in. We're not even at half an hour yet. Although we are 5 seconds away from it, but hey ho. They have just made it harder for themselves. You're right. And Dylan says that this club is depressing. People wanting Everton to get relegated. I had a bet on, actually. I actually had a bet on. I think I need to update them, actually. For a minute, I thought I had the Everton game on. But I had a bet of teams that are all drawing. And none of them are. Not one of them. Not one single one of them is drawing. Yeah, I know there's obviously shit going on with the wages and stuff, but something's got to give, Ben, hasn't it? Something's got to give. I'm not even going to entertain that comment, Luke. I'm not even going to entertain that comment, pal. Oh, too big a bottle. I've got 2 of them to sup as well before I go out after this. Ekdal has it at the back. Connor Roberts. I said Wigan down to 10. Ball played over for Vitinho. He gets to it. Ahead of Nyambe. Teller tries to play one through for Roberts. He can't get onto it. He's gone out for a Burnley throw-in. Blake says, how are we thinking about going back to the Premier? I'm happy about it. Of course I am, but I hate VAR. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. It's horrible. Welchie says, I'll be intrigued to see how you lot do in the Premier League next season with the style of play you are playing. You've been a joy to watch under company. Fingers crossed we can keep that up in the Premier League. I'm not entirely sure we will, but time will tell, mate. John says, you should be a Rotherham supporter like me. We know that feeling. No, Maloney won't be happy. Will not be happy in the slightest. Football Edit says, if there was one Burnley player you had to sell, which one would it be? Christ. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. I'll have a think about that and I'll get back to you. I don't know. I mean, Lyle Foster's not been that great since he's come in, but let's give him a bit of time. Let's see what happens. I mean, I could say one of the players we either sent out on loan, so maybe Matt Lawton. God knows. Really, Al? Really? I'm shocked by that. I am very, very shocked by that answer. Connor Roberts has it. Cullen. Matson. Drury. Roberts. Cullen. Matson. Cuts inside. Takes a shot. Tries to curl it. And keeper has to tip it over the bar. It's a good shot by Ian Matson, who he was only turned 21 the other day. wouldn't mind getting himself a late birthday present with a goal. It was definitely on target, certainly on target, and Ben Amos has done really well to fully stretch himself and tip that over the bar. Burnley have a corner. Weghorst. Yes, Weghorst. Fuck off. Get out of the club. See you later. That's where he's off. He's the one to go. See you later. Yeah, I can't say Muric. Corner comes in. It's deep to the back stick. Ekdal gets the seconds. Barnes is there. Maatsen trying to put some player under pressure. Pull back for the free kick. I was being sarcastic. We need Weghorst out. We do need Weghorst out. Definitely. Cherlinov, again, another player that I think is starting to come into it just a little bit. My sister, she asks, what would you say is your dream team? Do you mean like dream Burnley team? Like literally dream Burnley team from players in my generation that I've been able to see? You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know. And what I'll do is I will tell you, I will put together a dream team and I'll send it you afterwards. It definitely includes some of the greats though. I'd probably pick players based on like the fact that there was I rated them at the time. I don't know. Some of them were my favourite players. I think I've got to take the favourite player out of it and just my dream team for the club. I'll definitely think about that one anyway. Ball with Cullen. You should have took a shot, lad. Zarore to the edge of the box. Now with Roberts. Finds Teller. Again, Burnley corner. It could have been pulled back for the free kick. It was Pierce, I think, who had a bit of a swipe at Zarore, but referee let the game go on. Anyhow, Burnley have a corner. 37 minutes in. Burnley 1, Wigan 0. It's taken short to the edge. Shot by Maatsen. Deflection. Zarore tries to beat his man. And that's going to be a foul. I think Ian Maatsen's come from the left side and come over to the right side. And Wigan are asking why it's not a yellow card, but I could have understood if he'd have given one there. It was a bit of a coming together, but it was down to Maatsen who enticed the foul anyway. Wigan have another free kick. They're in the Burnley half this time. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Footballer says, I think Maatsen will leave, but it'll be sad if he does. Well, he is only on loan, isn't he? But I reckon we'll get him again next season, even if it's on loan or permanent. I think company will want some of these players on perms. Luce is in the chat again. Obviously, not a Burnley fan. Says up the ticks. And a great save by Muric. That came from nowhere. I thought the ball had gone up for a corner, to be fair. I thought the ball had gone up for a corner, but I'm sure we're going to see this back. He's kept it in. It's Derrickw's ball over, header up by Ashley Fletcher, I think it is. And it's a fine save by Muric. Again, Wigan coming forward. Header up. Muric comes out to collect. And does. Great play, Aaron Muric. Fantastic. Fantastic. I would love that deck, but I think we're Adeyemi's up here. We're probably just about here. I don't think we'll who knows? Who knows? Let's not rule it out. But we shall see. John, obviously being a Rotherham fan, is not happy. Birmingham 2-0 up. Yeah, Bayer's going to sign in the summer. It's basically it's just down to personal terms. If he wants it, then it could happen. Fingers crossed. Anyhow, that's all the stories that are coming out in it about this. Closing it, but we'll see. We'll see. As I say, people, if you are watching and you like what you see, please, please, please drop a like on this video. I really would appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you want to get yourselves involved. Please do. And hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we next go live. We have got videos galore coming up over the next few days. We are obviously doing a match preview for the whole game on Monday. And then Wednesday night, we'll be doing another watch along for that game away at Hull. However, in this one, it is Burnley 1, Wigan 0. Wigan down to 10 men. And for me, Burnley need a second. Burnley do need a second. Cullen finds Roberts. Zarori, Teller. Matson has it. Ball fizzed over for Vitinho. Touches it down. Can he get one in across the edge of the box? It's not. Cullen's there. Shoot! Shoot! Come on. Need you to bag. I mean, I need the scoreline to finish 3-1 as well, but that's not the point. Still want you to bag. Zarori. Fires another one in. Barnes isn't there. Vitinho can't get to it at seconds either. And another chance goes begging. I've always wanted to win that Super 6, Emery, to be fair. I've come close before. Not close to winning. Well, I feel like I've come close. I think I was like one or two goals out in one of the games, and that was it. Every other one were correct. Goal kick for Wigan, taken by Ben Amos. Deck says the second goal's definitely coming. Vitinho going on a run. Connor Roberts runs over the shoulder of him, and he decides to cut inside. That's a foul. That's a foul, referee. That's a joke, ref. Cullen practically just bundled over, and that's all right. Either way, he's back to his feet. He's back orchestrating that midfield, and Vitinho again has it. Burnley seeing a lot of the ball. Like I say, when Wigan do have the ball, they are trying to get probably down the far side, their right-hand side. Like I say, Wigan with 10 men. Burnley still 1-0 up. We need a second killer goal, really. A second killer goal would be good. Yeah. Once a year on the Grand National. No, that is true. That is true. Refs do hate us. Teller. That's a foul. Referee knew that was coming as well. He knew that was coming. He may even book the Wigan player for it. He has. He's booked Lang for dissent. It's definitely a foul. It's definitely a foul. And he weren't going to give a card. But it's the fact that Lang has retaliated to the referee. And Callum Lang has gone into the book. Refs hate us, but mind you, everyone does. That is true. That is true. 2 minutes have been added on at the end of this first half. I'm sure there'll be a little bit more. Just because, obviously, Teller is on the floor. I think he's landed funny on his arm. Nah, Diek, Emre. Diek. Zaz YT says Zarori is class. Great signing he is, and an absolute freaking steal at 3 point something million. An absolute steal. That's right. That's right, Mr. B. We have never, ever, ever done the double over Wigan. Again, another stat there to be broken. Teller's up. He's holding his shoulder. Hope he's going to be all right, but we'll see in the long run. Teller's off the pitch at the moment. Burnley with this free kick. Taken short to Cullen. Vitinho cuts inside, loses the second ball though. Oh, and Ekdal sold us short. Ekdal sold us short. Muric, fan-fucking-tastic save. You absolute sex god. Oh! Wigan were one-on-one. Wigan were one-on-one. Ashley Fletcher needs to be burying that. It's at the feet of your striker. Ekdal thought he could get enough on it to play it back to Muric. Fletcher's in. He had all the time in the world. And he's tried to curl it round Muric. He pulls his body out. What a shagger. What a shagger. This is why Burnley need a second goal. This is why Burnley need a second goal. It's moments like that that wake you up in a game. It was only the other day, the 9th of March, that it had been so many years since we played Blackburn, and the game changed by Jordan Rhodes hitting the post after we were 1-0 down. Even at 1-0, we can't be getting carried away. Fletcher should have been burying that chance. Fletcher should have buried that. Good ball back. Teller. Vitinho plays it to the edge. No one there. Oh! Oh, how can you give that? Teller's really hurt his shoulder, you know. He's really hurt his shoulder. The referee has blown for half-time. I think Company will probably assess Teller at the break and see what's happening, but he does look in a bit of discomfort. Ashley Fletcher, how have you not equalised? How have you not equalised? Just oof. That shocked me. Company looks like he looks like he's got a few choice words to say, to be honest, as he walks off. He's just chewing his chewing gum as he heads back to the dressing room. But the half-time has gone. Wigan down to 10 men. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, it is Burnley 1, Wigan 0. Lucy was calling for half-time now. But it is something. Certainly something. Alice says, hopefully Company will wake them up at half-time against 10 men. Definitely. They're there for the killing. Mrs. B says, Dan, what's a shagger? I'm an Essex girl. Never heard that saying before. I don't know. It's just sort of like, All right, top shagger. Just a joke, innit? I don't know why that word came to mind. To be fair, we all know what that word means. So it's just yeah. He's in that moment pulled out a save that were better than six, I suppose. So I called him a shagger. Don't know. Sometimes I don't know where my mind takes me. I'll be totally honest with you. I really don't. Um, now that you mention that, maybe a little bit. But I'd rather my bet be wrong, to be honest. I'd rather Burnley get the job done, another clean sheet. But when you say it like that, maybe. Luce says Fletcher is rubbish, though. I mean, I'm surely if it was Will Kane, you know, might have been a different story. Must have been a different story. But it is 1-0 at the break. We'll be back for the second half very, very soon. I'm going to go for a little toilet break and sort myself out. But we will be back with the stats of that first half when we return. But for now, stay with us. Don't change that dial. We'll be back for the second half. It's 1-0 to the Clarets at the break. See you shortly. What silly bugger forgot to take loop off? This one. Welcome back. Hopefully, everybody's still in with us, and we can still go through this game as it happens. Let's have a look at some of your comments, and let's see what's been being said. Cracker says, "I work with a bloke called Top Shagger." Happy days, happy days. Ben, obviously a Wigan fan, has said, "I just hope Sean wakes them up and we get 1 point or even 3." Who knows? Blackpool managed it. So it's just showing that Fletcher miss again. That Fletcher miss is... You'll hate it when you see it, Ben. You'll hate it when you see it. Lucy agrees with Ben as well, being a Wigan supporter. Football, it says, not bad so far. No, it's not been that bad. It's not been too bad. David's got Teller for 2 goals at 17-1. That's not bad. 17-1. TL. Surface says, sorry I'm late. You don't need to be sorry, pal. Do not need to be sorry at all. North Films is in the building. How are you guys? Love the graphics. No, I appreciate it. Some of the ones that I've done for the socials and the halftime thing, just ones I've managed to do and buy through a website. But you get to create them yourself. So it's not, they weren't too bad. Weren't too badly priced, and I want to bring you guys the best I possibly can. That's the main thing. Anthony says, "Nice shit at half time, Dan." I didn't go for a shit actually. I went to check on Kate and the little one, who were Kate's obviously doing her hair, and the little one's just led watching a tablet. So I just thought I'd go up and sit, at least make some conversation with them. But yes, Bristol City did win 2-0 against Blackpool earlier, so a good result for me and you in the predictions. Not so good for Kate. You did say she could change her mind as well, but hey ho, it's her own fault. We are back out for the players are back on the pitch for the second half, where it is 1-0 to Burnley. Teller is also still in the mix. Let's go through them stats then before it gets underway. But 11 shots by Burnley with 3 on target, 2 shots for Wigan with 2 on target, but yet to see the back of the net. 2 good saves by Muric has really stopped that, to be honest. 79% possession for Burnley at half-time with 21% for Wigan. 320 passes Burnley have had with a passing accuracy of 92%. Wigan have had 21% possession, only had 85 passes, and the passing accuracy in those 85 is 61. They've committed 10 fouls, Burnley's 8. They had 1 yellow card, which, as I said, was for Omar Rekik, but in the end, he ended up getting a second yellow and a red card. Both sides have an offside each, and 4 corners have been given to the home side. Keeps panning the camera around to the hills surrounding Turf Moor, but that's irrelevant. They are covered in snow, though. They are covered in snow. So yeah, why is it doing that? Right. Let's have a look at some of the scores in the Championship at half-time. Birmingham 2-0 up at home to Rotherham. Coventry and Hull at 0-0, as is Preston and Cardiff. QPR are beating Watford 1-0. Millwall are beating Reading by a 1-0. Sheffield United and Luton are sharing the spoils at the moment. Swansea are beating Borough 1-0. And West Brom are also beating Huddersfield by 1-0. But here we are about to get underway for the second half. Let's see how we get on. We are back underway. I think Teller's dropped a bit deeper, you know. I think Teller's sort of... It's like... Oh, no, he's going back forward again. Cullen has it. Ekdal. Burnley have it at the back. Ray and Michael Inser in the building. Hope everything is well with yourself. Massive hello to you. Josh Cullen fizzes a ball out wide to Zarori. Is he going to get the better of Derico again? Turns him. He's dropped. It's to the back stick. Oh! If it wasn't for Ryan Nyambe getting his head on it, Vitinho certainly would have done it. It'd have been 2-0 to the Claret straight off the bat in this second half, but it's that little flick from Nyambe who's sent it out for a Burnley corner. North Film says, oh, Foster comes on. He needs minutes and a goal for confidence. I agree, he needs a goal for confidence, definitely. Fingers crossed we can wrap this game up and give him a few minutes. It's Goodmanson, whips it in. It's still in there, and it's in! It's Nathan Teller! Teller has got his second. Your 17-1 bet. Where was that comment? Where was that comment? David, you have got it. You have got it. Nathan Teller has 2 goals in this game. He's played through. It's Bayer to the front post. He's touched it through. And Teller again. Again, a simple header. It's just simple. He's in a melee of bodies. And then he just finds himself in the right place, right time. And Nathan Teller just cannot stop scoring in Claret and Blue at the moment. David, I hope you had more than £1 on that, mate. Please tell me you had more than £1 on that. Greg slept through the first half. Ooh. Well, luckily you're back for the second. That's not too bad. It's pretty much safe to say that we are not far off. Not far off. Anthony, you are spot on. I actually put a draw, didn't I? Usually I would have gone for Stoke, but I didn't think they would. But either way, no points there for either of us. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. As Ray says there, get in. Sevat says yes. David says boom. Northfield says Teller. See, Mrs. B, you've got to keep doing it. You've got to keep doing it. Ball played in deep. To Rory Cunt. He's still got it. He tried to beat Derico, who keeps his legs shut. Anthony says, yeah, I put 10p on Teller to get 2 goals. Yeah, congrats, David. He did say Teller 2 goals. As I say, I do hope you... All right, who knows, Ray? Who knows? Time is of the essence. We've only just got the second half underway. David, tell us how much you put in. Told us how much you put on it. 17-1. I'm surprised. I am surprised you got that, actually. Teller's been amazing. Again, I haven't updated that scoreline at the bottom, have I? Let's get that updated. Who's the referee just giving a booking to? Oh, I think it might be Derico. Matson's won the ball and Derico's took a swap at Matson. I think it is for Tendai Derico. We'll get confirmation on the screen in a minute, but I think it was. Yeah, confirmation says Derico is in the book. He could have had a yellow in the first half, to be honest with you, but didn't. Burnley 2-0 up here, as it now says at the bottom of your screens. We finally got it updated. And Chris will be happy as well. Chris is going to be very happy. 1-0 to Carlisle. Right, why not? To be fair, there's nothing better than watching Burnley playing at the moment. The way Burnley play at the moment is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Anthony says Swansea 1, Borough 1. Ian Matson has the ball on the edge. Tries to take a shot, deflected. Goodmanson. Now to Zarori. Matson. Zarori again. Plays a deep one. It's going to go for another Burnley corner. I think Pierce thought that Vitinho was up his arse, but he wasn't. I agree. Ball fizzed in. It's put to the back stick. Ashley Barnes. Oh! Burnley still have it though. Teller. Cuts in. I think he's going to fall. He's gone for a goal kick. Oh, Barnesy. He was free. But Amos comes out, spreads his body well. Great save by Ben Amos, to be fair. Barnes furious. He hasn't put that away. Hey, you never know, David. You never know indeed. Wow, Luton have bagged. Luton are beating Sheffield United. Borough have equalised in the Swansea game. So it is still all to play for. I've said it, and a few others have said it now. A bold statement, but I said it a good few weeks back. I do think that Sheffield United will drop out of this top two race. There's not even much of a race anymore, is it? But they will drop out of that top two. Borough will take second. Burnley come forward. Teller. Finds Zarori. He's free. Takes a shot. It's just wide of the post. Fucking hell, Zarori. Bury it. Oh, it was a good ball by Teller. He could have picked out Vitinho. Decides to go the other way. And Zarori is inches away. Manages to get the ball out from his feet. It literally a midget's dick away. Oh, could have easily killed this game off by now. Easily could have killed this game off. As long you're right. I just think as long as Borough don't come up giving it the big one again, giving it all this. Oh, we've got Victor Valdez while you've got such and such. Hey, just because I'm 5'7" does not class me as a midget, okay? Cut the beef. Zarori has it. Plays it to the edge. Cullen. Finds Roberts. Teller has it now. Vitinho. Back with Cullen. Fizzes one into the box. He's looking for Zarori, but Goodmanson can take this under control. Again with Matson. Cullen. Roberts. Back now with Teller. Fizzed across. Barnes can't get to it. Burnley still have it though. Still applying this pressure. Cullen and Roberts playing a 1-2 with each other. Fizzed out to Goodmanson. Touches it down. Comes inside. To the edge. Cullen takes a shot. And over the bar. Come on. Get it in. You wanted it back at net, Cullen, lad. Wow. Matt says, come on, you Clarets. The Latics are playing like a lettuce. Mick says, Borough, 2-1 up now. Eesh. Coventry losing to Hull as well. Luton 1 up at Bramall Lane. It's changes afoot in the playoff areas. Yeah, he definitely will, Chris. Definitely will. Tyler will be happy as a pig in shit. I've heard of midget gems. The ones I said you can buy on a sticker in any shop that sells rock in Blackpool. Safe says, if we had stayed up last season, do you think we would have survived in the Prem this season? No. I think Alan Pace has already said that, you know, when we came down, we was able to transition quicker than we would have done if we would have stayed up. You know, if we stayed up, we'd have had to try and keep hold of us, some of the players that had, you know, had no age on the side really. But who knows? Who knows? We gave a good account of ourselves. Mark Jackson did very well. And I'm glad to see that he's no longer in the youth setups and he's there involved with company. Ball into the centre. Connor Roberts still has it. Now into the Wigan half. Shitting hell, yeah, it is. It's no win. Fingers crossed. It's very, very light. I will say that. Don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to entertain. Oh, I don't know. It's getting heavier. Meant to be going to a 30th later on. That's not good. John says, what do you think you need to stay up next year? Points. Points is the big one. I'd be happy to see this team given a chance. A few maybe additions. You know, a few additions maybe in terms of a few players with solid Premier League pedigree. But who knows? Vinny's took a chance on players that none of us would have even known of. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Obafemi, Bayer, hopefully Teller. Fingers crossed Matson, if not another loan. I think the rest will probably go back. Who knows, though? Who knows? Anthony says it's raining in Bristol. Oh! Zarori takes a pot shot and it's over the bar. Roberts has done well. Vitinho whips it in, and it's sort of, he's in the right place, but it's just bobbled in front of him, and he can't quite connect. He's not Deck, no. He's I don't know. He's almost like a first team coach, I think, or something like that now. I think he's like the first team coach. You've got Vinny as manager, Craig Bellamy as assistant, and then Mark Jackson's first team coach or something like that. And something along them lines. Oh, Mrs. B's been called into work. The only problem with being on call, like you said. Still got your Burnley shirt on, so hoping for another goal. We will try and enjoy the game as long as Burnley win. That's the best thing, isn't it? And take care. Come on, you Claret, she says. Definitely. Graham says, what position is Vitinho playing? He's playing out on the right. Playing on the right wing. Although I think he's been pushed more central now and Teller's gone wide. Zarori has it. Tries to whip a ball low. Pierce clears. or not Pierce, Hughes. Sorry, Hughes clears it for a Burnley corner. Yes, Connor. Yes, there's a clause in his loan where we can sign him on a permanent at the end of the season. I don't know whether it's based on promotion or not, but I know there is a set transfer fee we can sign him for at the end of the season. I'm sure we will. So Rory, first time ball into the box. Vitinho was lurking at the back stick but couldn't get there. Matson plays a ball back to Muric. I definitely think Bayer will be one of the first players on loan that we sign permanently. But we shall see. Footy Edit says maybe some bigger names want to play under company. They could be. They well could be, mate. Ray says, we are Premier League. Say we are Premier League. We are, to be fair. The team we've got, the way we've been playing, we have played pretty much Premier League football. And no, I don't, Safe. I don't at all. I don't believe that at all. I think we'll keep doing what we're doing, but we may have to be a little bit more defensive. We may have to sort of do what like Wigan and Blackpool have done in the odd game against like your big six. But who knows? We will see. Two Burnley substitutions ready to come on. And it's Ashley Barnes who's going to make way for Lyle Foster. I think it was No Films in the chat who said it earlier that Foster should get some minutes. And it looks like Foster is going to come on and get a good few as well. We're only 62 minutes into the game. And Jack Cork takes the captaincy off Ashley Barnes. He comes on to replace Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Jack Cork instantly into the mix. Plays a pass back to Hjalmar Ekdal. He fizzes a ball over for Vitinho. Great pass. That's how's that not a foul? How's that not a foul? I'm not going to grumble. Not going to grumble. Paul Smith says, "Come on, you Clarets." Not sure of the attendance yet. They've not. Usually they put a tweet out to Burnley towards the end, saying how many people were on. I don't know whether they put it out towards the end of games or. So we might find out about 80 odd minutes in, but we'll see. I will let you know. It was apparently a sellout, yeah, but whether people managed to get to the game due to, being snowed in wherever they live, etc., we will see. Hey, good luck, Connor. Good luck. Well done for doing that as well. Yeah, I'd say we've still got a very young defensive unit. So, yeah, we would definitely need to bolster our defence. Let's see. Let's see. Ali says Foster is going to score. Hope so. Hope so. And she says, Dan, I got a coupon for a free pizza from Domino's. Guess what pizza I'm having? You can have a piece of that if you want. You can have a piece of that, you Bristolian git. Because that's exactly, you're definitely getting exactly what Henry said there. You're probably getting pineapple, mate. Scrubber. $64 gone. Burnley 2, Wigan 0. And obviously, Wigan are down to 10 men. Burnley having to try and break them down, though, where they've got 11 men behind the ball. Coutinho out wide. Cuts the ball back to Teller. Tries to fizz one in the mix, but Lyle Foster can't get to it. Teller wins it again. And wins his side a corner. Ball ricochets off Ryan Nyambe. Burnley have it again. Burnley scorers. It was Teller. Teller got them both. Teller got them both. Hey, Paul Smith's out up there in Dundee. Who's it going up there in Dundee? Up the Clarets indeed, though, mate. Ball comes in. Oh, doesn't beat the first man again. Poor corner, really. Very poor corner. Connor says, I'm going to be in the minority, but I hope we sign Weghorst on a permanent. Works his ass off for us and has been so underappreciated since he arrived. Brought tears to my eyes seeing him score Thursday. Yeah, in front of the Stretford end. I'm sure he was very, very happy with that. But yeah, I hope we sign him permanently as well. I don't think we need him. I don't think we need him at all. 3 substitutions about to happen for Wigan. It's Max Power who is coming off, and Christ Teehee is coming on for him. I think Ashley Fletcher may be coming off for Will Keane. We will see. No, is it? 2 players running over, but their heads are cut off the screen. But it is Fletcher who's off. Will Keane is on in his place, and it's Callum Lang who is off, and it's Tello Asgard who's on in his place. Save says, how much wins do you think we'll need more to get promoted? Shouldn't be much now, surely. Especially if Sheffield United lose. Certainly helps. What's all? How many? Let me work this out. 57. I reckon a good maybe two or 3 more games. Maybe 2 games. If we get 2 more wins, we could have it. I reckon. Depending on what the teams are like around us. Who knows? It's going to be confirmed pretty soon anyway. It is, Graham, you're right. Certainly is. Alice says 4 more wins. Right, 4. Fair enough. Paul says, I'm fine, mate. Vincent is doing a great job. He certainly is. Certainly is. And Connor says, company wants him back for the Prem, but I think you take 15 million off us and go and improve the defence. Yeah, I would. Certainly would. I agree with that. Sheffield United are going to blow it. They certainly are. War of the Roses. Footy Edit says, next season I'll do my own predictions and I'll tell you if I win end of season. I have a feeling I will. And John says, nice to see the Blades blowing it. Obviously, as a Rotherham fan, we'll be very happy with that. Yeah, I definitely want us to have the league wrapped up by the time we play Bastards, and then they can give us a lap of honour. Oh! Lyle Foster had a chance. I didn't know whether we were going to be able to get to it, but it was a bit of a dodgy cross in. Foster gets the touch to it, turns. He's done well to take that touch and hit it on the turn as well. But it is wide of the mark. You can now see the snow coming. Well, I can see the snow coming down outside the window, but you can see it coming down at Turf Moor now as well. When it just showed the angle of Company out in his technical area. Connor Roberts plays the ball out to Vitinho. Gets it back as he was under pressure. Bayer plays it to Vitinho again. It's took a deflection. Teller turns, beats two men. He's chopped. That's a pen. Surely a pen, ref. Referee says no. Referee says no. He's waved play on. Camera looks towards the referee. It's going to show this again. Teller beats his man again. Nah, not for me. I think the referee's got that one right, to be honest. I do think the referee's got that right. It said it'll be good to win the league on the Rovers game. Though. Yeah, there is that. Either or, I'll take either. I won't grumble. I'll definitely not grumble. Ball played to the back. Cullen takes a shot. Teller takes a swing. Matson takes a swing. All three shots deflected. Teller again. Finds Cullen. Gets it into the box. Teller touches it down. They're claiming handball. Ref waves play on. Burnley still have it. Flagged for offside. It's Connor Roberts who's flagged for offside by the linesman. I appreciate that, Paul. Really, really do. Really, really do. Like I said, there is a lot going on at the BBC at the moment, isn't there? But there is also stuff going on the touchline for Burnley. Vitinho is making his way off the pitch, and Michael Obafemi is coming on in his place. As it stands, Burnley would be on 80 points already. Dylan says, Wigan been any better? Seeing the score like hasn't got any better. Well, yeah, there is that. I think it's just a bit too tough now for you guys at the moment with the way the game's going. So to be fair, it's been all Burnley. I won't lie to you, Dylan. It has been all Burnley. When you've had the ball, you've not really come forward with it. You've now got 11 men behind the ball, which I find strange because if you're already 2-0 down, just take a risk. Take a risk. But we've had a total of 19 shots. You've had a total of 2. That's the sort of game we're looking at. Obafemi is something special, Football Edit says. I hope so. We're yet to see the full extent of how special, but, you know, some of his goals that he has got have been pivotal. I'll be honest with you, Anthony, I don't half the time, because they don't give some of the games enough coverage. They don't really give it much coverage, and that it annoys me, so I watched it a few times, but sometimes I don't. If there's no on, maybe, but Burnley come forward. Anas Sarore whips one in. Obafemi's there. Plays it back. Foster. Shot. 3-0. 3-0 Burnley. And Lyle Foster fucking finally gets on the score sheet. Every single Burnley player runs over to Foster. They are well happy for him. As am I. Good ball by Zarori. Zarori plays it in. It's Obafemi he's trying to ping the ball to. Obafemi keeps the move alive and Foster just runs onto it, lashes his foot round it. Amos cannot get anywhere near that effort whatsoever. And it's 3-0 to the Clarets. Beautiful ball by Zarori over the top. But it's Obafemi who does the hard work. He keeps the ball in. He keeps the ball in. And Lyle Foster finally gets that goal that is needed. Finally gets it. TKO, hope you are well. Footy it just says Foster needs a confidence boost. John says stop it. Hull on Wednesday it is, Ali. Join us again on Wednesday. We will be here for another watch along. Ray says yes, get in. Connor says come on. Footy it says there it is. Nancy says, well, at least Burnley will win a trophy this season and get 200 million. Hey, I'd take that. That is going to be a massive confidence boost for Lyle Foster. Well happy for him. Very, very happy for him. And Ali says, I predicted 3-0 and Foster to score. I predicted 3-1. But I also predicted bloody Cullen to bag. And he's not at the moment. Mick says, well happy for Foster. Get in. It's all happening. It's all happening. Let's talk Bell says, we what for? We what for? Paul says, not being funny, but it's guys like you that keep Turf Moor alive and kicking. All the best, mate. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Really, really do. Really, really do. So thank you very, very much. Burnley defo a Premier League team next season. Hopefully. Is the referee giving a free kick? He has given a free kick to Burnley on the edge of the box. Ali said, need Teller to get his hat trick. Who knows? There's still time. 78 minutes in. Derrickway and Roberts have been pulled to the side. Derrick was already on a yellow card, remember? Oh, no. Who's he giving it to? Is he giving it to James McLean? Oh, it is. James McLean and Connor Roberts. It's not Derrickway. Derrickway was just over there as captain to make sure everything was fine. But the referee has booked James McLean and booked Connor Roberts as well. I need to update that scoreline at the bottom, don't I? I'm getting a bit carried away. It's another game, though, where the Clarets have got 3 goals. We are 3-0 up now. Graham says, Murich, Cork and Taylor need to score this season. I wouldn't put it past either of them. Oh, Roberts, you are lucky there. Good play by Foster. He gets a head onto it. Taylor tries to ping one over. Finds Zarori. Takes it down on his chest. Matson. Zarori. Tries to fizz it into Teller. He's a little bit too deep for it, though. Burnley win it again. Teller still has it. To the edge. Ekdal. Cork. Roberts. Burnley just toying with it here. Jordan Bayer comes forward. Roberts again. Cork. Plays one back to Bayer. Burnley have this playing style up to a T. Obafemi finds Teller. Just passing it round Burnley. Just taking the time. Trying to draw Wigan out of the box. Burnley do eventually lose it though. However, Wigan could potentially lose it here. A few misplaced passes. And the ball is back with Muric. T says, thanks, Dan C, for the whole game. No problem. As I say, we will be back for the whole game. We will be doing a watch-along for that as well. We will also be doing a watch-along for the City game on the Saturday. And we will have match previews for you for the City game and the Hull game. So we've got a Hull fan coming on Monday night. And we've also got a City fan coming on as well at some point. Paul says, though we are far apart, my brother is a Leeds fan in Burnley. Bless you. Oof. At least one of the brothers is all right, I suppose. The better brother, shall we call you, Paul? The better brother. Exactly, Ali. That's what I was thinking. 48 said, I won't be here for the full game because I'm watching, but good luck for the stream. No, I appreciate it. Saif says, would you add another tier onto Bob Lordstown with plastic seats? No. Turf Moor needs updating, but I think we've got to focus on the players we need on the pitch at the minute. Teller has it. Edge of the box. Cork. Roberts. Let's not slow down now. Ekdal. Bayer. Like Let's Talk Burnley said, we want 4. Obafemi. Cork. Low ball in. Gets up to the second head. Can Ekdal get to it? Burnley have got it back. Cork has it in the centre. Played out to Teller. Nobody in the box, so Amos can collect. I think Burnley have got to 3 now and sort of just took their foot off. This is the thing that pisses me off, though, actually, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, I'm all for it. Get 3 goals and stuff, but that's not game over. You still play to 90 minutes. I've noticed that at 3-0, we sort of just take the foot off a little bit. G Price says, I've just subscribed. Come on, Wigan. Well, it's going to prove a bit difficult right now. 83 on the clock. And Burnley are 3-0 up here. Wigan down to 10. 3 will do. You're right. Let's not be greedy. 3 will do. Paul says, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. Doing a double over Wigan. Just breaking stats as you do. Another 2 substitutions about to come on for the Clarets. It's Josh Cullen who makes his way off the field for Samuel Bastian. And Halil Dervisoglu makes his way onto the pitch. He's taking over the position of Anas Zarori. $84 on the clock. Have Burnley got a 4th goal in them? We shall see. Yeah, they are. I can understand why he's doing it, saving people for Wednesday night. I agree. Like LTB says there, that's 8 goals that Burnley have scored against Wigan so far. It is. You're right. We beat them 5-1, didn't we? Here's God. Chops Nathan Teller. Burnley free kick. Taken by Ekdal. To Roberts. Bayer has it. Decides to look back all the way to Muric. G-Press is my friend, plays for Burnley. What, in the youth teams? In the youth system? Let us know who. Saif says, imagine 0-0 against City in the 88th minute. Company subs himself on for a corner and gets an head on it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Ball pumped to the back stick. Bad ball by Ian Matson. Burnley win it back. Good pressing by Dervisoglu. Shot by Roberts. And it's saved by Amos. Footy Edit says, we are supreme. We'll never be mastered by the Blackburn bastards. Keep the claret flag flying forever and ever. We'll follow our team. We're Burnley FC. We are supreme. We hate the bastards. The Blackburn bastards. We'll keep the claret flag flying high forever and ever. We'll follow our team. We're Burnley FC. We are supreme. We hate the bastards. You've got me in the mood now. Kate's got a point with everything going on with Wigan. At least they turned up. Yeah, with all the payment issues and stuff. At least they did. Graham says, would you be happy with Gyökeres for 15 million and McNally? Yeah. I would be, actually, yeah. I would be. We've not seen much of McNally, but he's gone to Coventry and he's absolutely tore it up. He's in team of the week most weeks since he's been there, so can't grumble at that. And Gyökeres, well, he's just been a shit-hot striker this season, hasn't he? Dex says, happy to see Lyle Foster get his first goal. And John said, that's another team blowing it. Blackburn, exactly. Alex says, can you whistle? Why? Because you can't sing. But yet it thinks maybe 12 million. Hey, who knows? LTB started supporting Burnley in the 60s. I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye at that point. 87 on the clock. Burnley have it in the Wigan half. Jordan Bayer finds Connor Roberts. Teller. Heavy touch by Teller, but Burnley still have it. Hjalmar Ekdal. Teller again. Roberts finds Ekdal. Tries to play one over. Cleared by Derikwa. Says Gary Lineker linked with a BT Sport pundit job. That'd be interesting. Kit says, I can sing. You need to hear him properly. You're not going to get the chance to hear me properly. Not yet, anyway. I've only had one beer. Jack Cork with a shot. Oh! It's gone for a corner. I thought Corky had got one then. Obafemi whipped one in. It's saved by Amos. He couldn't get to it. Deflection. Falls to Cork on the edge of the box. Has took a deflection off the Wigan player, but oof. Burnley still looking for that fourth. Cork nearly had it. Corner taken quickly to the edge. Samuel Bastian plays it in. Foster gets his head up. But it's wide of the mark. Still, I must say, really, really happy for Lyle Foster. Really happy for him. .89.5 minutes gone. It's pretty much nailed on that Burnley will get the 3 points. But just Wigan don't really have out to show for it, to be honest. They've set up defensively. They've had to be even more defensive than they already was when they went down to 10 men. It's been a difficult afternoon for Wigan, I must say. And again, Burnley have another corner. Lyle Foster puts the defender under pressure. He heads it up into the air. Ben Amos can't keep it in either. So it is another Burnley set piece. 3 minutes added on at the end of the 90. Brass has to go, no problem. No problem. Take care and good luck for the rest of the season. Amos comes out, punches it. Cork. Can he get one back into mix? It's deep. Obafemi's there, but Ben Amos comes out. He collects it. Anthony says, Dan, Chris ain't happy. Would Leicester go into the bottom three because Bournemouth won today? Let's have a look at the league table as it stands. No. It'd be Southampton, Leeds and West Ham in the bottom three if it stays as it is. Bournemouth would be out of the drop zone, level on points with Leicester. Leicester have -9 goal difference. Bournemouth, however, have -26, which is shocking. Absolutely shocking. West Ham, Leeds and Southampton in the bottom three in the Prem. It says West Ham, Leeds, Southampton in the zone at the moment. Save says West Ham go down, we get Kone back. Why would you want him back? It'd be interesting, but we shall see. It is a crazy bottom three, though. I was just about to say that. We have got less than a minute left. This has been a game where we have dominated from the start. It's been absolute perfect football from Burnley, and it's been a fantastic result. Looks like it's going to finish 3-0. And it is. The whistle has gone. The Clarets still remain unbeaten at Turf Moor. 2 goals from Nathan Teller and Lyle Foster finally opening his account for the season means that the Clarets steamroll the division. They are still top of the list, 80 points. And, well, relegation is staring Wigan in the face, amongst other things at the moment. But it has been another fantastic watch along. Thank you to everybody who has got involved in the comments, everyone in the chat. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. But as much as the snow is coming down, company is still making sure that the players do a round of the pitch and say thank you to the supporters that have backed them in this game. It's been another good result for the Clarets, a fantastic result, which Burnley take all 3 points in. Wigan will be really peeved at the way they've played. Is this a free hit for Wigan? How have they looked at it? How have they looked at this game? But it has been solid. It has been solid. Saif says, do you think company would change Vegos' attitude problem? I don't want him back. I don't think he would, no. No, I think Vegos has got too much of an ego. Footy Edit says, been trying to convince my mate Roberts is better than Trent for a while now. Soon he'll just give in and agree. He's a Liverpool fan. He has to agree, surely. Kate says he's good, trust me. Ali says, Kate, give me a spanner. Ali says, great show, Dan and Kate. Appreciate it. MC's in. Cheers, Dan. Up the Clarets. No problem. Really do appreciate that. Cornet would have fit right in this team. Yeah, he would have done. He would have done. But I think it's too little too late now with some of the wingers we've got. Just with some of the wingers we've got. Let's have a look at the rest of the games in the Championship and how they've finished, or how they're nigh on finished anyway. Burnley obviously beat Wigan 3-0. Don't know whether you knew that. Not just watched the game or anything. But fantastic result for the Clarets at the top of the table. Coventry drew 1 apiece with Hull City in their fixture. Millwall still got the points over Reading. Luton beat the Blades. Sheffield United beaten on home soil by Luton Town. Middlesbrough ended up turning on the charm after going 1-0 down against Swansea. They turned it on and won 3-1. West Brom, who had that early 1-0 lead against Huddersfield, managed to keep a hold of that, and that one finished 1-0 to the home side. And as we know from the earlier kickoff, Bristol City beat Blackpool 2-0. Still 3 games being played. In fact, 2 of them have now been confirmed. Birmingham have won 2-0 against Rotherham United, and QPR have held out for a 1-0 win over Watford. Is Chris Wilder really the answer there? I didn't think so with the appointment anyway. But, you know, QPR have had the worst record since the turning of the World Cup. Get a result against Watford. It's worrying times for them. I think they'll may just miss out on the promotion places. And it is nearly over between Preston and Cardiff, but I'd say the job is done there as well. Preston are still beating Cardiff by 2-0. I really must thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Luke says, Dan knows his music. Chris's radio show proves that. How many 3-0s is that this season? Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to check that one out. So he says, keep it up, Dan. You are the only one I like to tune in and listen to. If you did a collab with Turfcast, we should do that. The thing is, though, like Turfcast has got a season ticket. I obviously haven't. I've got, well, just, you know, sometimes finances. I need to get my finances in order. Let's just say that. And then we'll take it from there. Anthony says, poor points this week for me. 6 points. Dave says, 13 points clear at the top. Lovely jubbly. Lovely stuff. Got a bonus point. Well, there is that. Georgia Woodson, enjoyed this. Thank you, Dan. No, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Georgia. Hopefully see you in the chat more, as well as other people that have come in today. Really do appreciate everyone, so thank you. Thank you, everybody. As I say, really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do drop us a like on this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm and gets the video noticed. And also, if you haven't, then the main thing that I would like you to do to help us on that road to 1K and grow as a channel, as a little YouTube family and community, is to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you could. Also, click that notification bell. You will be notified when we're next live, which, as I said, we'll be back on Monday for a match preview with a lad called Tom from the Hull and Back podcast. Then on Wednesday, we will bring you a watch along. Then either Thursday or Friday, we will have a match preview with a City fan, and then another watch along for the game against Manchester City. So yeah, busy week on the YouTube scene. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to go and swill the rest of this beer, treat myself to a victory piss, and yeah, what can I say? Up the Clarets.